What's up, guys? I know it's been a while since I posted, and that's exactly what I said in my previous video, so I got to get a little more consistent with that. But with that being said, this video is for my cost of living for the month of February 2025 in the Dominican Republic. Before I get into that, I had a few people, contact me, or you could say come at me, because they said I was lying about the cost of living in the Dominican Republic. And obviously they didn't get to the end of the video, which I understand. So I'm just going to say it in the beginning of the video. I don't live in a city like Santo Domingo, Punta Cana, where everything tends to be higher in pricing, right? I don't rent. I live in my own home. So these are some of the things that contribute to my cost of living. And it's only me and my wife, so it's only two people. So if you're contacting me saying, that's not true because me, my wife, and my kids, we can't even stay out there for a week without paying blah, blah, blah. That's a different situation. Everybody's situation is different. So let's just take that into account. And yeah, let's get right into it. I got a piece of paper I'm going to be reading off of it. So if I'm not looking directly into the camera, I apologize. I got to write this down because it's a lot. We'll start off with utilities, right? So utilities, I paid 7,925 pesos, which comes up to about $127.82. That's including the light bill, the Wi-Fi bill, and cooking gas. For those of you who don't know, the cooking gas situation here is not a gas line. You have a tank, you could be a small tank or even a bigger tank. You fill it up with your cooking gas, and that's how that works. And with the cooking gas, I spent 1,100 pesos on the cooking gas alone, and supposedly it's going to last me a long time, but we'll see. The miscellaneous, that includes dog food, cat food, gasoline, things like that. I spent 10,629 pesos, which comes up to $171.43. With that being said, I have received my car in the Dominican Republic. I'm going to make a separate video on that, and I didn't include it in the cost of living because it's a one-time thing. And filling up my car here is about 3,000 pesos, which is right now with the exchange rate's about $50, and that's for premium. I'd say that's a little more expensive than the United States. Lately, before I came here, I was getting a full tank of gas for about $43 or something like that, but whatever. And now for the biggest one, the biggest chunk, the one that always puts me overboard, is food. This includes grocery shopping at the supermarket. This includes takeouts. This includes dinner dates with my wife, and that came up to 27,230 pesos, and in dollars that's $439.19. If my math is correct, then for the month of February I spent $738.44 for the whole month of February. Let's keep in mind February is missing a few days, so if that doesn't sound right to you, maybe I would have been around the $800 range if it was Let me do some math real quick, because I don't think that's right. So my math was a little off there. I didn't add the 300 pesos I had for gas. So my total is actually $786.85. And again, February's missing a few days, so maybe I would have been in the 800 range or something like that. At the end of this video, I'm going to share some footage and some photos I got at the Dominican Day Parade. It's getting dark out here, so you might not even be able to see me. But yeah, guys, just let me know your thoughts. I should have the March video coming up pretty soon, because I'm uploading this in late March, probably even April. And yeah, look out for that video where I talk about shipping my car to the Dominican Republic, because that was definitely a process. And I actually have some numbers some people could check out if they want to look at that. So be safe, guys, and see you in the next video.